All right, let's go to Mikey. Mikey G. Good morning, Michael.
Yeah, I'm calling in. First time, long time. Okay? Your tweet sent me Nick Sirianni, a terrible head coach or whatever the hell you put out there. Come on. First of all, you caught me on a day where my kids are homesick. So now I got to take care of them because my wife is at work. So I'm dealing with this right now. We're supposed to be out of this apartment. So I don't even know where to go because our home renovation is supposed to be done right now.
I got news for you. I know you got a lot going on. Don't mess with me today.
You caught me at the right time. Go ahead.
Go ahead. You think Sirianni? Go ahead. Go make your case for your boy.
Where's my ring? Where's the Super Bowl ring that I can hold up as a prop?
The one that he got wearing pom-poms, waving pom-poms on the sidelines? Thanks to Fangio and Stoutland?
What do you want him to do? He's the head coach. What do you want him to do? You want him to
thanks to Stoutland?
Both sides of the ball?
He's the head coach who comes from the offensive side of the ball, who has no idea about offense.
That's not true at all. That's not true at all. Listen, they have fundamental
Because I saw
problems.
such a great offense over the last year. It took Lane Johnson last year to tell my daughter to run the ball.
Puke by herself right now because I gotta deal with this right now. Okay, what do you mean he doesn't know what to do on the offensive side of the ball? They have fundamental problems on this roster, huge problems that need to be. You want to know how long this checklist is this offseason and how big the items are? That quarterback and that wide receiver can't coexist anymore. And frankly, yesterday, I thought that was, I was like, that's not even top 10 A.J. Brown controversies. It doesn't even make the top 10 list. EJ's sitting there, I'm watching
I'm sorry. Mr. Right? EQ can't handle his locker room. He's got a diva wide receiver.
What does EQ stand for?
Emotional intelligence.
Oh, he's got it. You don't think he's got it? You don't think
okay, so I saw again, he can't handle a diva wide receiver, which are so rare in this league.
He's been able to handle. See, what's coming to the surface now is stuff that they kept down and
dude, you don't think I know this stuff? Dude, you don't think I know this stuff? Are you kidding me?
So
I got an ear into that building. You know that. So listen, here's what I see. I see a guy that has no idea how to fix his offense. His offense it makes no sense.
Yeah, and guess how they're going to fix it this offseason? They have got to make some hard decisions about some key positions in that building and in that offense right now. And they're going to have to address the coaching staff as well. They got to do a whole lot of stuff. But I've got people.
What does he do well?
What's that?
What does Sirianni do well?
What does he do well? He runs the whole damn building. He does everything well.
He does?
Unbelievable.
First of all, how he runs the roster, right?
Great. Awesome. Does a great job.
Right.
Can't believe he hasn't caught it this year.
Fangio runs the defense.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. What does he
Nick
do?
Is the CEO of the operation. Okay. That's like saying, what does the CEO of Amazon do well? He doesn't really, he doesn't fulfill orders. He doesn't fix the website.
Because he's so smart. Yeah. You know what? Let's see. He's Bezos. Meets who else?
Bill Gates. Bill flipping Gates. Okay. Throw him in there. Why the hell not? He hasn't CEO'd in years, though. Listen, I've got people that work with Sirianni that talk about how he's better, and they've been working with people for decades, multiple head coaches, okay? And they say he's the best that I've ever seen at being a head coach, at running a building, at running a program. Like, how do you think he's not good at that stuff? How?
Again, when I look...
You're not going to win every year. They made the playoffs.
Not winning every year. These are elemental mistakes offensively. His idea of what do you gesture? I want to come in and knock you out.
Please, Mike, not today. I'm going to get punched.
I mean, are you kidding me? Like when you watch them offensively all year long, he doesn't have a clue. He can't fix it.
He got a clue. First of all, that offense looked great when the offensive line was kicking ass in the first half.
I get it. You work for the league. You're an apologist. I get it.
I'm my apologist. This is what the league wants. The league doesn't want the same team to win every single year. That's structured that way. I'm sorry. Am I yelling too loud? My kids are closing the door on me.
Mike,
this fan base has become spoiled. Is Mike
spoiled? Dude, it's the worst offense I've seen. This offense is an embarrassment.
I feel like
watch the rest of the freaking league.
Hold on. I want you to see this face clearly. Listen,
you're giving me a target.
Do you want him fired? This is my question. Do you want him fired?
I do. I want Kevin
I'm outta
Stefanski in here.
I can't.
Well, good. Don't. I didn't ask for your opinion. You called me. I didn't ask for your opinion.
My opinion
I
matters.
don't think he's a smart football man. I don't. I don't think he. Compared to, I don't know, me. Yeah. Compared
So
to
you want John
compared to
Harbaugh in here?
other NFL people that I know. No,
Okay,
I don't.
You want John Harbaugh in here.
Did I just say Kevin Stefanski, or you did not hear me?
I love Kevin. I think Kevin's a great head coach. How many Super Bowls has Kevin been
Doesn't
to?
matter. He didn't have Howie Roseman as his
he was with
GM
the
and that
Browns?
roster. Stop with how many Super Bowls? So Doug Peterson's got more Super Bowls too. Was he a good
And you
coach?
guys ran him out and thought he sucked too.
Yeah, what happened? So he leaves. He goes to Jacksonville. They
Yeah,
falter. Then all of a sudden, he gets fired, and Trevor Lawrence becomes a great quarterback.
They made the playoffs down there in Jacksonville. They did a decent job down there in Jacksonville. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't trip over himself. Listen, it's very hard to make the playoffs and win Super Bowls in this league. So you're going to go sight unseen, leap of faith, and then in 2 years tell me, oh, well, whoever it is, whether it's Stefanski or whoever, maybe I was wrong and we want Nick back because Nick's crushing it down there in who the hell knows, Atlanta.
Mike, listen. First of all, I've known you a long time, so you should know that wouldn't be my answer to you, okay? And you should know that I'm not one to go willy-nilly about firing coaches. I never do that. Never do that. I'm not a hot taker. I make my decisions off of information that I get, because I talk to a lot of people too, dude, down here. All right? I don't have a whole league to cover. I got one team to cover. And I talk to a lot of people down there as well.
I'm not saying you're uninformed. I'm just saying
And
you're
so
wrong.
I can process my own information and make my own call. And here's the thing. I like Sirianni as a guy. I really do. I like him.
Here's the guy.
And I root for him. What's that?
Who cares as a guy? I don't care about that. He's a
My
coach.
point to you is I'm giving you my reasoning that this is not emotional. This is not, I have an axe to grind. I like the guy. I wanted him to succeed. I don't think he has the answers, Mike. I don't think he has enough X and O chops to be a successful offensive head coach in this league. I don't think he's smart. I don't think he's a smart guy.
I disagree, number one. I also think number two,
disagree.
He's going to have to. And listen, I know we all know what's going to happen here. You think Jeffrey Lurie's walking in the office today saying, hey, guys, what happened this year? Well, Jeffrey, we didn't do it. We're going to get him next year, though. We got him. Okay, great job, guys. I'll see you at the end of the week. Let me know what you come up with. Like, we know that's not going to happen. We know what's coming next, okay? So he's got to assess the situation and see what he wants to do to help from an exit.
Listen, do I think they're going to fire him? No. I don't think they're going to fire him. Would I make the change? I would. It's a big difference between something that I would do and something that I think they're going to do. Do I think they're going to fire him? No, I don't think they're going to fire him.
Okay. And now you come, let's say you bring in Kevin or bring in whoever it is. What if Jalen's not his guy? What if they go, you know what?
Hey, by the way, I think you're hitting your head on the ceiling with Jalen too. That's the other one. That's the other problem. He's been a problem all year long too. All right.
So
if he doesn't run, he's Russell Wilson.
So you're ready for a complete reset. You would blow out the head coach, the quarterback.
So let me ask you a question. You think that you could go get whatever OC and then redo Jalen and you're gonna win a Super Bowl next year? Because I think you've reached your peak with this team.
Okay, listen, I'll entertain that conversation. Yeah, I'm good with that.
So if you reach your peak with this team, then
no. You said team. You're talking players. We can talk about that because there's got to be a hard look at this roster right now. That's what I'm saying.
Well, we agree there.
At the keyest of positions, and okay, I'm just saying that, right? Like you got.
Yeah, we're talking about the quarterback. This time, you don't need to mince words. We're talking about the quarterback.
You got to figure out what you want to do. You got to figure out, like, there's a certain way he's got to play. There's a certain offense he's got to play in. And to do that, he's got to run the football.
Yeah, but here's the problem I have. I can't blame the whole thing. This offense has been a problem for 2 years, right? Really, last year, you got lucky because you figured out, Lane went, hey, Nick, Let's be a downhill run team, Nick. Let's run the ball, right?
Oh, you think Lane was the one that
I'm breaking stones, all right?
Hey, by the way, what's going to happen with him? I mean, at some point, he's got to go like,
okay, forget Lane. We're getting off track. The point is that it's not all Hurts' fault. Like, you want to throw all this ineptitude on the Hurts? I'm not doing that. I think the coaching staff has a huge part to play in this thing.
Okay, but I'm telling you, now you got to go find somebody with prospects elsewhere, because if it's one of the better offensive coordinators, it's somebody that somebody's clamoring over. Let's go Mike McDaniel. Fine, let's just pick one, right? Mike McDaniel or Cliff, whoever you want, right? They've got prospects elsewhere. And now they got to come here and say, okay, this is where I want to go. This is the guy I want to work with, right? Oh, I've got ideas for how this can work. We can tap into what was successful back in 2023. We need the personnel, blah, 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 whatever, right? What if they go, nah, I got this or that, or they've got other options, and so now you're trying to figure out something else, and now you've got to figure out if you can do it with him at all. I just like this is I don't envy Howie today. Howie's got a long list of stuff he's got to figure out today, and there ain't any easy answers on that entire list. That's all.
Of course not. But I just can't. I don't see what you see in Sirianni. I don't. I never have. I mean, I'll be honest with you.
He's not your flavor.
I don't think he's smart. I don't think he's smart.
Not a good head coach.
Stupid, I can't get on board. But I don't think he's some brilliant football mind. I don't.
I didn't say you don't have to be a brilliant football mind.
I think you do. At that level, I think you need to be a smart. I think you do.
You're looking at the other side. You're looking at the other sideline yesterday, and you're saying that's my guy, right?
Of course.
Okay. You want to play. You want a head coach, offensive play caller. I don't think you need that in this league.
Yeah. Listen, there's a lot of ways to skin a cat, right?
Yeah.
You have teams that are GM teams, teams that are coaches teams, right? This is a GM team, right? Meaning Howie and Jeffrey run the show. They're going to give you your roster. They're going to lean on you with big decisions, right? That's what that is. They've been successful. They've cycled. They won a Super Bowl with Doug Peterson, and they won a Super Bowl with Nick Sirianni. The common denominator is them, and we have seen afterwards plummets. So what's that tell me? It tells me they could go get another coach and win again.
That also, I think, that's got to do with a lot of things. That's got to do with the market. That's got to do with, I think you're right, the fact that answers come from upstairs, answers that or suggestions or decisions that can't be contended with, right, at some point, and it runs its course. I think it's got to do with a lot of things. I really do. And
well, of course it is. I mean, this isn't as simple as, listen, hold on. This isn't as simple as I'm saying, hey, they should go hire Kevin Stefanski, and I think everything's going to be rosy. Of course not. We understand the nature of this business and how it changes year to year. It's set up that way. You said it earlier. The league sets it up that way. That you're going to, but the separate conversation, fundamentally, that you and I disagree on is Sirianni. I don't think he is that guy. I don't.
You said they won Super Bowls with Doug Peterson and Nick Sirianni. What I heard is they won Super Bowls despite those guys. I think that's what you're communicating right now.
No, it means that they performed their role for that year, but they're neither are some great mind that you go, oh my God, I got to have that guy coach.
Watch what happens if they fire Sirianni.
Okay, see how good. Many people say and then what'll happen is the same thing that happened to Nick and Doug and Jacksonville.
Doug in Jacksonville, you think it's a fall off?
Yep, I do. But listen, he's your boy. You like him. We disagree on the guy. That's all.
I also don't think it was that much of a fall off. I think Doug did a good job there. Good job, not great job. Good job. They made the playoffs. They were a contending team down there.
Trevor Lawrence had his best year this year.
Yeah. Okay. Great. One and done.
Okay.
Right?
They balled out against an elite playoff tested team.
Yeah, let's go see who Doug beat. Let's go see who Doug beat those years. They had to beat somebody, right? They had to beat. I'm not.
Dude, did you watch
They won a
Jacksonville?
lot
Did
of
you
regular
watch
season
Trevor
games.
Lawrence play this year?
They won a lot of regular season games.
You can't tell me that Trevor Lawrence didn't have his best year as an NFL quarterback.
Go take a look at the numbers, and I'll tell you that actually, no, it wasn't. I'm from that standpoint. if
Go
you're talking about
watch.
production,
Go look at your numbers. Because I watched the kid play and I went.
Football. It was winning football. It was winning football. I'm with you. But, like, don't tell me it was some X's and O's genius stuff down there because the numbers don't bear out on that.
The
His
kid
numbers
had his best year, man. Come on. Stop.
From a football playing standpoint, yes. Yes, it was good football.
Whatever,
It was
dude,
winning football.
whatever.
Go look at the numbers.
I could care less. Like, this argument's silly. It's silly. It's silly. You think highly of those coaches more highly than I do. That's it. That's
We're talking
fine.
about one coach.
I think
We're
they
talking about the head
won
coach.
because of Howie, Jeffrey. Last year, you got Fangio, you got Statler there. It's a
got
great
Fangio.
support staff.
Still got Fangio. And who got helped to get Fangio here and who worked well with him? Nick. I know you're saying it was Howie too. I get it. Fine.
It was
Good.
Howie
Great.
who worked
The
well
whole
with him.
operation.
Here, Vic. I won't
The
bother
whole
you.
operation.
Do what you do. I won't bother you.
Wasn't Vic with Nick on the coaching staff unofficially that year when they went to the Super Bowl
Yes.
and said, "Hey, I like what's going on here. I want to be a part of this."
Yeah, he wanted to come home. All of a sudden, he wanted to be. He saw Sirianni as the next coming of Walsh.
There's a lot of people that like to go home. John Harbaugh grew up a Browns fan. You think he wants to go home right now? Let's see if he takes the Browns job. I love you. Did I take EJ's time? I'm so sorry if I did.
Yeah, we completely disagree on everything. Everything.
Me and you?
Yeah.
No, I think we both like, some good Sunday gravy.
No. No. I didn't want to talk about gravy with you.
Not everything.
No. Yeah, everything. Yeah.
Are we breaking up?
We're breaking up. We're done. Out.
I'm calling back tomorrow, pretending like it never happened, like Costanza.
See you. Kiss the girls.
I love you. Goodbye.
Love you. See you. The hell out of here.